today. This is going to be an easy one, but I love it because I'm like, this is so practical. So you guys know the title by now, Sharash, Ibar, something like Hebrew roots in their tongue. That's the next generation that becomes abstract and we can't tell what the speaker is saying. This is just our tribal declaration, and it is what it is. These are Israelite scrolls written by Israelites. If you don't understand the Israelites, then you won't understand these scrolls. I phrased it like that on purpose. You don't have to be an Israelite to understand our records, because there was other nations living with us. When they threw Jeremiah into prison, the one who said we got to go get Jeremiah out wasn't even an Israelite. His name was Obed Edom. He was an Edomite servant. He said, we got to go get Jeremiah out the dungeon. He's going to die in the dungeon. So you don't have to be a natural Israelite to understand our scrolls, but you have to understand the culture, which is steeped in the language. So that's why I phrase it like that. I'm not saying you got to be a Hebrew to understand what's going on, but if you don't understand our language is our culture. So if you don't understand the language, the hieroglyphs, you really don't understand our scrolls. And it is what it is. So take a few seconds to see if you can decode this. It's really not that hard. But it's the reason why I chose the Chasah 86, Tehillim 86, saying trust in the Most High. The Most High is full of mercy and trust in Him.
Covered in blood, Messiah the Son, the excellent cat. That bar sins, yeah, now we can win, yeah. Enemies blows don't hurt me, they super wearing the wind. That who will fill me with full measurement, touch the one that's listening. We need you to step in, this message ain't for the sensitive. Well, I can't, that's Holy Spirit. If you seek him, then you'll get it. Yeah, then you know you feel it. Enemy don't want us winning. Repent, sending the waste your time, only a matter of time. Gotta seek out the divine, yeah. Gotta seek out the divine, gotta make time for it. Just open your eyes, repent. The reason he died for us, it's written in every line. Yo, the kingdom's near, kingdom's near. The kingdom's near, kingdom's near. The kingdom's near, kingdom's near. Yeah, I'm just coming back. The kingdom's near, actually the kingdom's here. He gave us the good news, we preach it to many ears. I can feel it inside, truly I shed many tears. For the kingdom, made us suffer violence for so many years. So we fight to him in this filthy world. We the right doers in hopes that we might warm to the gospel, for the kingdom's sake. So we worship Ibar, and we follow the way. Kingdom's near, kingdom's near. The kingdom's near, kingdom's near. The kingdom's near, kingdom's near. Yeah, I'm just coming back. The kingdom's near, kingdom's near. The kingdom's near, kingdom's near. The kingdom's near, kingdom's near. Yeah, I'm just coming back. Praise God, praise God, praise God, praise God, praise God.
All praises. Y'all get that? Y'all have enough time? So it's an easy one. What did y'all come up with? Chasah or Chasah. That's something I corrected over the years just to show you that we're learning as we go. I've been pronouncing the 10th wall as Ka, but it just dawned on someone mentioned it before. I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. Like we already have a sound that makes the Ka sound, and our ancestors are not redundant like the pagans. They have like synonyms. Like, why would you have two words that sound alike? And not, I'm trying to learn how to read. So I think it's really chug, the chug sound. But if you say ka, it's fine. We don't know for sure until we hear the elders. But the first character on the right is the tent wall, and that's the cha sound. The next character that looks like the old-fashioned antennas on the walls, on the houses back in the day, that's the sa, it's a sticker bush, a briar. And the last glyph is the hand, the man with his hands raised that makes our ha sound. So these three glyphs just say chasah, chasah. And I love it because these glyphs are telling you what I'm saying. So these three glyphs together, the tent wall protects and covers. And then the sticker bush or the briars branches, we would use branches either to support something or to cover something. We're hiding something in the bushes. We would use briars. Like, I grew up with the Dukes of Hazzard generation. You grew up with Dukes of Hazzard. Every time they would hide their car, they would put bushes over their car. So the side for us, the briar can represent covering something or supporting something. Um, those of you who grew up with your grandparents, every grandparent had a garden, right? What did they put in their garden to keep the birds away? The scarecrow. So that's sort of like a frame of a scarecrow for support. So the side could be covering something or supporting something. And the last glyph, the man with his hands raised, is the man lifting his hands up asking for support. So this word, just one of many ways to process this, chasah, cover, support, man, chasah. I'm asking you to cover me. I'm looking to you for support. I'm trusting in you. I'm trusting in you. That's just one of many ways to process this. Anybody got something different? Grab your mic out.
Test. Didn't you do this, Narayan?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought he had did a class on this or something, but I got Chasah eternally protected by Yahweh, because the tent wall can be eternal, like he said, protection for the Sa or support, and then the Ha can be the spirit, which we know the Great Spirit is the Most High. So eternally protected by Yah, covered and protected by the Great Spirit, and then the last one I put was surrounded by Yah's protection.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Any others?
I was similar, but I mean, stronger Romans.
He beat you up.
I just basically just kind of put the wall that protect those who beholds or look to him, look upon him.
Yeah. Right on point. You see how we all in the same ballpark? No one laying hands on you. No one push your head back. This is just learning our culture, and it's making sense. There's more y'all was next in the round.
Well, when you said, it kind of hit home for me when you said, I'm trusting in you to cover me. So when we trust in him, this is what I got. The eternal protection revealed. So the eternal protection is the Shah, and the Ha can also mean to be revealed. So
absolutely. We're all saying the same thing, just our brains work differently. We're not all right brain or left brain, but when you learn the culture, the Israelite culture is simple. There's no way we should all know the culture and, oh yeah, this means this. Well, I just think in my heart, listen, none of these prophecies, none of these promises is based on your heart or what you think. So many times I hear these pastors and these, now we got Israelites, well, I just feel, I just believe. We didn't make a covenant based on what you believe or what you feel. We made a covenant based on, here's the contract. And your forefathers, like it or not, your forefathers told Moshe, go tell the great I am, all that he say, we will do. The Bible's next one.
This is just what I was seeing, because the Sa can also, like when you say the word pasal or idol, it can mean to write or inscribe something, right?
Come.
So I wrote the hidden word of the Spirit.
And the hidden word of the Spirit is coming from the Most High, and that's what we're trusting in. So even as a Shemitic person, that's still what I'm trusting in the Word. I'm trusting in Abba, because His word is Him. His word is like back to my word is bond. The Father's word. If my word is bond, the Father's word is bond. So it's the same thing. Trusting in the Most High. Great job, Queen.
So how I processed this was like looking at the tent walls and the support, and like you mentioned the covering with the sa. I was thinking the spirit in the house, because I'm looking at the walls and the roof, and like the spirit of the Most High in your house, in you. So just kind of processing it like as the wall and the supporting and the spirit.
So that's the way I used to do it when I first learned, and I still do sometimes. I go the opposite way. So if you start with the high represents the spirit. The spirit, like she's saying, the spirit of Yah is supporting the house or the wall. So however it's easiest for you, but it's making sense for us that way. Great job. Anybody else?
Got one in the back.
Sister Marsha?
Okay. This might be strong and wrong, but
It's all right, there's family in here.
all right, here we go. What came to me because of our disobedience, we were separated and spread to the four corners of the earth. At the same token, it's also for our protection right now, because they're seeking to destroy us. And soon the Most High's glory is going to be, says, behold, is going to be revealed on us. So that's what came.
Calm, that's powerful. Get the Most High hand clap. Calm. Right. Because if He didn't hide us, and that's why, man, we just here now. I think the Most High for racism. Even though I hate racism, I think the Most High for it, because had those people really knew who we were, they would have killed us. Had it not been for racism, y'all just dumb niggas, and we really the holy people. Now, because if they knew, they would have destroyed all the scrolls, all the fragments. So like Sister Marisha is saying, us being the hidden ones is leading to our protection, and we're going to be revealed, or the Most High's glory is going to be revealed when He restores us. And everyone's like, wow, those people wasn't crazy. They were actually the holy ones. All praise to the great I am. Pop.
It's crazy when you were just speaking on racism and how I think I've even shifted what I think about like race is. They kind of in the schools made us believe that like racism, they hate us because the color of our skin. When really we learned this melanin is amazing. They say they finding out this melanin they using. What was that I sent you when you talk about some of the things? Batteries, like it's crazy. Like that's why we know all of us become ambitious because this melanin is amazing. But I was just saying that we know now this is a spiritual thing. It ain't because we brown and we have melanin in this race. They hate us because we the people. You know what I mean? And so that changed my whole outlook on even us believing like, oh, we just racist because I'm dark, got a dark hue. You know what I mean? It's a spiritual thing, and so all praises that that just give me chills thinking about He scattered us for a reason, and all that.
Jealous.
It blew my mind. It blew my mind when someone posted years ago. On Facebook that vanilla is black as me, and the people that be says, look, something this good can't be black. We gotta strip it. I'm like, you hate us that much? You gonna turn vanilla white?
Color's vanilla extract.
So, like vanilla ice. Ice, baby. Like, you eat vanilla? Vanilla is black. That's how much they hate us. And then sugar. Sugar cane is brown. But it can't be that good. We gotta strip it. It's crazy. Someone else had a hand up?